Good evening, class. How's everyone doing tonight? We are working on solving and graphing inequalities. So go ahead and get out your note papers and let's get started. Inequalities can be solved just like an equation, but with a few exceptions. The variable must be alone or isolated on one side of the inequality, just like an equation. Isolate the variable by using the inverse or opposite operations. Whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other. When you multiply or divide by a negative number, the inequality sign is flipped. This is the one difference right here. Only when you multiply or divide. Be very clear about this. Not when you add or subtract a negative, only when you multiply or divide by a negative. Okay, so we're going to solve these inequalities. We're going to do it just like we do equations. We're going to draw our line. We're going to look at this problem. We're going to say, what is the opposite of plus 5? And the answer is minus 5. So I'm going to subtract 5 from both sides. I'm going to bring down my variable. I'm going to write my inequality symbol, less than or equal to, and 16 minus 5 is 11. And then we can check it. And we're going to do 11 plus 5 is less than or equal to 16. Is 16 less than or equal to 16? Yes, indeed. Now, here's one of the new things is we have to graph these. Now, we have a couple things. Let me change colors. We're going to go over to the side. When there is an equal symbol, so it is less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, we are going to use a closed dot. Okay, color it right in. When there is no equal symbol, like less than or greater than, we use an open circle. Okay, and this is all related to how we craft them in high school and in college. And so we're going to start practicing using these methods. And we're going to write our numbers, at the bottom. So this is going to be like 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now it has an equal sign, so that says at 11, I'm going to draw a closed dot. Now I want you to look close at this symbol. See this symbol? Look at that. That's the way my arrow is going to face. So I draw my arrow this way. Now that only works, that trick right there, is if your variable is in front. Okay, so let's try this one right here. We're going to draw our line down our inequality. And we're going to solve this. Asking ourselves what's the opposite of subtract 9, and we know that it is add 9, and we do that to both sides. We bring our variable down, and we copy our inequality symbol, and 14 plus 9 is 23. So we're going to write our numbers here. And this time I'm going to use that open circle because my answer is not included in my solution. C must be bigger than or greater than 23. And so I'm going to draw my arrow in this direction because these are the numbers that are greater than 23. And so we can check that. 23 minus 9 is greater than 14. And we get 15 is greater than 14, which is a true statement. So that is correct. Sorry, Lots of things going in my brain tonight. Okay, draw our line. This time these guys are married. Look at this. But it's a negative couple. Look at that. Now we don't let people stay happy in math class, so we're going to divorce that married couple by dividing by -12. So we divide over here and I bring down my G. I divide over here and I get -4. But this is what you have to remember, is you divided by a negative number, you need to flip your sign. So instead of this being less than, it's going to be greater than. And this is why we do that. Watch this. -4 is less than 48. This gives me negative, oh, sorry. This check does not work. Oh, no. The reason, oh, yes, it's not going to work with this because it's not included. Oh, Mrs. Williams is a little crazy today. Let's go again. Okay, so G has to be bigger than -4. So let's think about what this is. -5, -4, -3, -2, -1. This would be 0. So what number is the next number that would be bigger? It would be -3. So in my check, I have to put in a -3. So that gives me 36 is less than 48, which is a true statement. So once again, open circle. And we're going to draw it in this direction. Okay, let's take a look at this one. This is division. What is the opposite of division? Multiplication. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 3. I get P is greater than 27. So I'm going to write my numbers here, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. What number is greater than 27? Let's use 28. So I have 28 divided by 3 is greater than 9. And 28 divided by 3, doing math magic off in the corner, I get 9, 27, 1, oh, we're going to get that repeating 3. So I get 9.3 repeating is greater than 9, which is a true statement. We're going to graph this, and we're going to come down here. It's a greater than sign, so it is open because my answer is not part of the solution. And we're going to make it greater than. There you go. Okay, so these are the problems you're going to do. You're going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're going to make sure you show your work. Then you don't have to do these guys down here. You're going to do number 5, and then you're going to give a summary 2 to 3 sentences. Guys, this is important that you practice this, and it's very important that you practice the graphing. So if you want to sketch number lines off to the side, that would be fabulous. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a fabulous night.